Hey folks, Joshua here. Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, where the party is about to head to Greengates, a former Sarkorian fortress. Let's head in and get started. Okay, so this is the A Demon's Heresy mission. Let's take a look at what's actually going on here. Everything in this world is relative. Treachery, theft, deception, murder. Most will agree that these are bad, but people's opinions change if they're the ones to commit such acts against their enemies. With alacrity do people condemn the blasphemer, the apostate, the heretic. But what would they say if the Forsaken God were a demon of purest evil? An analogous experiment is now playing out before our eyes. The succubus named Arushale claims that she's trying to renounce evil, but will she find acceptance on the other side? And will she have the strength of will to repudiate everything she once worshipped and to pledge herself to everything she once so eagerly scorned? What should one do when a demon claiming to be a friend invites you to a deserted place in the forest, promising you'll find the answer to an enticing mystery there? Should one ever trust a creature of the abyss? It bears all the hallmarks of a trap, but then again, no other leads are forthcoming. All right, we can't actually speak to her here. We'd have to go all the way back to Desna to talk to her as a character. We can't initiate a conversation here. One thing I want to check is, yeah, that's what I was worried about. Some of the travel took a toll here. It looks like Ember's fatigued. And Orlan is fatigued. Fortunately, we have a way around that. Let's go ahead and use a couple lay on hands here. So we dispel fatigue from Orlan and Ember, and our group is in prime condition.
This is my path.
Go ahead and get our mounted riders on their respective mounts.
On me. Yes?
Okay. If we go over here to Darren and enable the Lesser Extend Metamagic Rod, we can apply our buffs. Everybody should now have delay poison for 24 hours. That looks good. And so we're here at Arushale's request. I don't remember exactly what she said about coming here, but let's go ahead and start exploring a little bit. Let's figure out what this place is. Seems like, yeah, we just have the main entrance here. Oh. Oh, right, she mentioned the hag as someone who could maybe help us. Here we are. The hag should be around here somewhere. She catches your eye, and a blush unexpectedly blooms on her cheeks. Quietly, in an ear whisper, she adds, "Thank you for bringing me with you. This is important to me. Very important. Beware. You're dealing with a creature that is very old, very devious, and very dangerous. She may not be a demon, but she can move like one. If you hesitate, she'll slip from your grasp before you even know it. Fortunately, there's a relic of Desna in this very fortress, the Bell of Mercy. It will help you catch the hag, like a cat in a mouse trap." No, wait, you don't say that, do you? Like a mouse in a cat trap? Never mind. What matters is you must catch her. The right way to say it is mouse in a mousetrap. Yep, but I see how you got confused. All those boring words, I get them mixed up all the time too. What if everybody said, catch a bee in a bear trap? Or maybe a moose in a fox trap? A manticore in a unicorn trap? A hedgehog? No, I don't want to catch a hedgehog. They're too prickly. And how about a rabbit in a goat trap? Ivu is distracted, thinking up new combinations, no longer paying any attention to those around her. What can you tell me about this hag? Did you know that there are different kinds of hags? Jerunica is one of the more terrifying types, an Anis hag. This flesh eater possesses frightening, evil magic powers. She's not a demon, but she is far more cunning than many inhabitants of the Abyss. Don't listen to her rigmarole and don't believe her evasions. Just grab her, put a knife to her throat, and demand straight answers. And don't forget, like demons, she can travel huge distances using magic, but the sound of the bell will stop her from slipping away. The bell will help us prevent her travel. It's an ancient relic of Desna. The Crusaders brought it here when there was still hope that Sarkorian could be retaken. Then the world wound expanded and the Crusaders were forced to retreat, leaving the bell behind. The demons tried to corrupt it or destroy it, but they couldn't. The bell burned them when they touched it. They managed to rip the bell's clapper from it, but they didn't take it far. Look for it. It should be around here somewhere. Desna imbued the bell with powerful protective magic. If you strike it, all demons and their ilk inside the fortress will be unable to move. If the hag can't move, she will be unable to evade you. How did you know she would be here? We know each other of old. Actually, that's not quite true. We've never met in person, but I have been tracking her for quite some time. She shows up here and there, but every time I try to pin her down, she vanishes. I hope this time she won't slip away so easily. Arushale seems agitated, and you detect a tremor in her voice. It seems hunting this hag means an awful lot to her, but you have a sneaking suspicion that the succubus has not told you the full story. I understand. Let's do it. May Desna aid us. Okay. So there might be some value in sending Arushale, like making her invisible and sending her in alone to locate this bell. No, ooh, what are you doing? Stop, stop, stop. Everybody stop moving. Why did you go off book and suddenly start running around like a crazy person?
Please, allow me. I'm glad I was useful to you.
Okay, that was a little strange.
I'm
Not sure if that was a misclick or what. But what I was saying is if we give her a potion of invisibility and send her to scout, we might be able to find the bell. Because it sounds kind of like one of those things where the enemies will have an advantage until we find the bell. Or there might be like endless waves of enemies. I don't know. I guess we'll just play it straight for now.
Let's move.
With her stealth skill, I could have her scout out quite a bit here. See if we run into some enemies here. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with on the map here. Okay, so we're at the bottom right corner. There's, looks like, yeah, there's some pathways and corridors and stuff that we might have to navigate. Okay, we see our first enemy here. It's a Vrock. We've dealt with Vrocks before. Let's stop all movement here. And how do we want to open? Presumably with our tank charging in, if we can... okay. Let's have Sela creep just a bit forward here. Who is saying this? Arushale? I don't know who she's talking to. I think she's abandoned her... No, she's still stealthed. Who is she talking to? The demon? Oh yeah, there was a lot of them. Okay. Well, we did get our charge off though, and got our surprise round. I might need to. Yeah, she's still on the mace, huh? Okay. I think we'll bring Wendowog forward here. We'll position in that fashion. These guys are demons. The Calavacus are demons of strength. I think she has a thing against them. We got a Devastator and a Babao and the Vrock. I think moving her forward is also a good call. She can use this ability once she's in position on round 1. Darren... Yeah, we can move him forward a little bit. That stagger is kind of annoying. All right, Meadow, do you have a... You can charge the Calavacus here. That's good. Let's open with that for them. That's a nice opener. Ivu. Can you charge anyone? You could charge in, but I don't know how good of an idea that is. Yeah, you'll eat opportunity attacks and whatnot. Let's just position you for round 1 here. I suppose, what's their attack here? Plus 16? Yeah, if they go after you, you're going to be in trouble. Maybe position you for a breath weapon attack over here. I think that's okay. And then Ember and Bismuth here can make some moves. This back line, these back 4, a nice fireball could be pretty handy. Let's bring her over here and do that. She does have this Hex. We haven't been using her Hexes a lot. The Slumber has a DC of 21 versus Will. So, like, we could Slumber one of the Calavacuses here. Or the Babao. Remind me what Agony does? Target's nauseated for a number of rounds equal to the witch's level. A Fortitude save negates the effect. So who's got low fort? You've got 11, 10, 12, 13. This place doesn't seem that big. I think we can afford a fireball here. Or like a Burning Hands. That would only hit this one. The positioning isn't quite right. A Molten Orb. This is level 1 though. I think we just go with a fireball here. Put it on these 4. That'll do quite a bunch of damage. Actually, it looks like I can get all 5 of them here. God, she's powerful. Okay, this looks good. Cast it. Let's see it. Oh, yeah. A lot of reflex saves, but 23, 25, 25, 23, 47. That's like 150 damage-ish. 140 damage. Yeah, Ember is the best girl for sure. The Devastator, I think, stunned a couple people there. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened. Orlan failed his save, not great. Meadow succeeded. So is Orlan stunned then? He's confused for 17 seconds. Okay, that's not good. That's actually pretty bad. Confusion on Orlan is not great. I think we have a tool to deal with it. Remove Curse. Did her lay on hands, I think? I think we got her a Mercy for confused. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Let's check. Where are her Mercy things? Yes, her Mercy confused. All right, so if we lay on hands on Orlan, that should fix that problem. So we need... Where is he? We need to move here somehow next to him, which would provoke a bunch of opportunity attacks. I can delay her turn until just before Orlan goes and try to remove some of these guys. The Justice also has We have mobility here, and she has a thing. Let's turn their abilities on here and see if we can't move over next to Orlan. This provokes 1 attack, it looks like, and should be close enough. Let's see how we do. Okay, we took 1 from the Babao who missed. Justice's mobility check succeeded, but Seal has failed. All right, well, it is what it is. I don't think we've invested in a lot of mobility for her. Now we can use lay on hands on Orlan, clear up his confusion. Dispels drone from Orlan. Perfect. That worked as intended. All right. Wenduog is up. Who do we want to go against here? The Devastator? I think so. I don't want more drone attacks coming out. Let's get this thing dead. Yes, so what is its AC here? 26? Yeah, she can afford to have deadly aim on here. All right. So we need to roll like 5s or better, I think. Like these two cancel out for more damage. Yeah, okay.
I'll rip you apart!
39? A miss. Ooh, a 68? And on the crit, she took out the Vrock as well. Love to see it. Okay. Arushale, let's actually use your Ranger's Bond here. Because I think you're going to provoke an attack of opportunity here if you take an attack. So we might want to do something else here. Cat's Grace gives her +4 Dex, which is more AC and reflex saves. This will also, I think, provoke an opportunity attack. Yeah, she's within range here. So do we just attack? What else can I do? Casting a spell will provoke an opportunity attack, but using an ability shouldn't. I could quarry. I could demoralize. I don't think she has much of that. We could try a touch attack.
Prepare yourself.
I think no matter what we do, we eat an opportunity attack here, so I actually think we're gonna 5-foot step back instead of making an attack here. She doesn't have... Now, Wenduog has a feat, I believe, for making attacks at... She has a feat that lets her make attacks without provoking opportunity attacks, I think. Precise shot. Point blank master. Yeah, this is what she has. So Wenduog can not provoke an attack of opportunity when firing a ranged weapon while threatened. But I don't think Arushale has this. Point blank master. Let's see. She has point blank shot. It's a feat. Hold on. Yeah, she doesn't have point blank master, which could be good for her to pick up. Something to keep in mind. I'm not sure if that's something only fighters have access to or if she can get it, but she will provoke an opportunity attack here, and her AC at 25 is less than the Dyrachne's attack bonus of 26. So if she takes this shot, she gets hit. I'd rather take the 5-foot step back. Darren here has some ranged attack abilities that we might want to invoke here. If I use the Rod of Mysticism, it's something like... How does this work? Maximize spell can be used with spells of 6th level or lower. So we can do some damage here. Something like a Holy Smite will do... These things are not evil outside. It is an evil outsider, yeah. So a Holy Smite will do 60 damage and blind it. How much does this have left? 40? Let's go lower then. A searing light. Could do 5d8. That's exactly 40 damage. If we get past the spell resistance and get the touch attack, which I think should work here. This should do exactly 40 damage with the maximized rod enabled. Let's see it. We missed. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Okay. That's Darren's turn. Orlan is doing all right here. We can kill the Dyrachne and then probably turn around and put some damage into the Calavacus as well. I don't think we need to quarry.
Forward!
Here's the kill. 2 kills. Love it. Great. Ivu. We've got a Babao and this Calavacus left. This guy's going soon. Yeah, Ivu, only 28 AC. Possibly what I want to do here is drink my potion of mage armor and then just get a little bit of chip damage in here with the sonic weapon. 13 damage is not nothing. With her AC up to 32 is a little bit better. Like 26 to hit means a 6 still hits her. So I might want to grab like a bark skin or something too. The mage armor lasts for a while though. The other potions and spells are like 10-minute things. Still a decent turn from Ivu. Bismuth could attack this guy. Let's see, you've got 70 hit points. You've got 36. So we could probably take this guy off the board with her. But I don't know about this guy. What we got at level 3 here? An empowered scorching ray. Hits twice. Touch attack is great. This is bolstered. I can't remember exactly what her meta magic does. Your spells deal additional area of effect damage. Spells now deal 2 more points of damage per dice rolled to all targets. And then all enemies in 5 feet of the spell targets are dealt 2 damage. Right. Okay. So 2 more damage per dice rolled is what Bolster does. So what is this going to do? This empowered scorching ray. This is going to do 4d6 plus 8 for each of the 2 rays. Or do we get 3 rays now? We're 11th level, right? Oh no, she took that class level in, I think we've only seen 2 recently because she took that dip into sorcerer. So this does, let's see, average of 14 plus 8 is 22. Is that right? I've seen it do more damage than that, I feel. You guys got 70 hit points. So, all right, well, I think it's worth doing the experiment here to see how much damage this does. I think she can kill the Babao. Let's see it. Yeah, much higher damage than I expected. What did I get wrong about the roll here? So it's 46 plus 12. So there's another point. Right. I think her elemental bloodline adds another point per dice. Because that's... No. Yeah, it's 4 dice. So we're getting plus 3 per dice on this. The roll result was a little bit high, and then plus 12. The base value is plus 8, and then we get plus 4 from, we get another plus 4 from the Draconic Bloodline. So this is from the bolster, this is an extra point from the Bloodline. Okay. So I was basically right, I missed 1 point of damage per dice, and then we rolled a little bit higher than average. Oh, and then we add another D6 from the Ring of Pyromania. Another D6 plus 1. Okay, so average damage for this is actually 14 plus 12 is 26. Plus 4 is 30. We rolled a little bit higher here. Wait, what is the base value here? Why are we adding 1d6 plus 6 is 8 fire. So wait, it's 46 is 14, plus 12 is 26, plus 6 is 32, plus 3 is 35. So the average damage for one of the rays is 35. So that empowered ray with the 2 rays does an average of 70 damage if it hits and isn't resisted. Okay, good to know. Sorry for the math there, folks. I don't think we want Bismuth to attack. His attack's like plus 10. It's garbage anyway. This guy gets his turn. Let's see what he chooses to do. An enslaved soul and a haste. Okay. Wenduog succeeded. We hit him with an opportunity attack, so did Justice. He did 0 damage to us. All right. That was a poor showing on your choice, Calavacus. Let's go in and finish this.
All right, take you!
Some misses because of the additional AC from haste, but we wrecked that fight. Nobody took a point of damage. Yeah, very good fight. Okay. Let's save it up. We've got some loot over here. Aroden's Wrath. This holy scabbard, while equipped, alters Paladin's Smite Evil class ability, changing the type of AC bonus it gains from Deflection to Sacred. Additionally, the wearer's first attack every round deals an additional 1d4 divine damage. Evil characters can't equip it. AC bonus from Smite Evil? What?
I will help where I can.
While Smite Evil is in effect, the Paladin gains a deflection bonus equal to her charisma bonus to her AC against attacks made by the target of the smite. Oh, look at that. Okay. So, Sela, where does this go? Is this a glove or a bracer?
This doesn't suit me.
Oh, it goes on your belt. Okay. This lone scabbard without a blade that belonged inside seems out of place. The overall design is reminiscent of the Aroden's era and his clerics. The marks on the scabbard suggest that the clerics have died, saving people from the demons when the world wound opened, despite having lost their powers after the death of their deity. However, even now, you can wield the powers once bonded to this item. A little bit of some grammatical work that needs to be cleaned up on that flavor text. So when she uses Smite Evil, her AC bonus changes from Deflection to Sacred, which means we can get another Deflection bonus from something else, or if we already had one, the stacking conflict doesn't happen. Additionally, the wearer's first attack every round deals an additional 1d4 divine damage. Evil characters can't equip it. I like that quite a bit. Should we go back to using Holy Blair here? I think we should. It reduces our AC a bit. But like we know, Justice at 32 is taking most of that. We could actually get her one of our potions of mage armor here. The caster level on these potions is 1, so it only lasts for an hour. But it makes me wonder if I should get... I have a potion of bark skin lying around. What other potions do I have? I feel like I had a bunch of potions of bark skin at some point. Yeah. So this gives an enhancement bonus to natural armor. Does she already have an enhancement bonus? She does have 1 from the lightened harness. So she would get an additional +1 from the bark skin, I think. It's an enhancement. That's an armor enhancement, not a natural armor enhancement. She has +2 from the Amulet of Epic Songs, so that won't stack with +2 from the bark skin. Okay, that's fine. Let's have her use this potion. So for the next hour, her AC is at 34. Love to see it. She's only getting... Why did it only go up to 32 if she's getting +4 from the potion of mage armor? Oh, she probably had... Yeah, she had 3 from this. Okay, so that doesn't stack. All right, so it's only a +2 for her, but still, it's good. And now for Sela, does this thing have to be active? No, it looks like it's a passive. Okay, cool pickup. Cool pickup. What else we got? An elven curve blade that no one can use. Some cold iron. Scroll of hold person. Potion of vanish. Bull's strength. I really haven't made the most use of all the like potions and scrolls of individual buffs, but it's just such a hassle to get them all equipped, and on normal difficulty, I don't really need it. Okay, we should go back to sneaking around here.
Something is not right here.
Okay. Let's avoid that for the time being. The staircase up here. All right.
Follow me.
Let's stay on the lower level for now.
I'm prepared.
Trust in yourself.
Nope, 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 nope. Stop, stop, stop. I selected the wrong person somehow.
You called?
Ruchelet. Now, she might get into combat here if they're enemies. So I might want to use this might be a good use case for a potion, actually. Blur. What do we have? Aid. Mark skin. I know we have something that makes her invisible. Heroism, mage armor, not the protections. Reduce. I swear I have something. Vanish. Lasts for up to 5 rounds. All right, let's use that. Okay. Disarm this.
I finished here. Is there more?
She can sneak past to this one as well. That vanish wore off very quickly.
I finished here. Is there more?
Okay. Looks like we've successfully bypassed that particular scenario.
March on.
Oh, we have a retriever here. We've read about these. The demons use them to hunt people, right? Let's see if we can get them all into position here. We might lose the surprise round. It's looking directly at us. Okay, looks like we're okay here. What do we want to, how do we want to open? Probably with a charge from Sela, if we can make that happen. Let's have everybody stop. Let's have Sela and Justice move just a little bit here, if we can, and then charge. Okay. There is a lot happening here. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, all right. This is a little bit more than I planned for, especially this guy in the back. We hit with Holy Blair. That's an on-crit effect, right? For her? Yeah, it's a critical hit. Okay. What do we want to do with Orlan and Meadow? A charge seems good. I can charge the Glabrezu. That'll provoke an opportunity attack. What is your to hit here? Plus 19 against Meadow's 28. Yeah, I don't love that. You can't trip the flying things or the spider. All right, I guess just get in there and do some work. I could summon here as well. Actually, a summon against this many seems like a good play. Let me bring him in so I have the range. We'll spread out a little bit in case they start using area effect stuff. Yeah, let's have Orlan summon in the Lila Azada, the 2 advanced Brelani Azadas, and the Gale Azada, which we haven't seen before. Let's bring those in right in the middle here and see how that plays out. Here's the tankard of free spirit. I might not have what I thought I had from the tankard. At 9th level, it summons 1 Lila Azada and 2 advanced Brelani Azadas. At 11th level, it summons 1 Lila Azada, 2 advanced Brelani Azadas, and a Gale Azada. I only see... Oh, there's some things maybe standing on top of each other. Yeah, okay. We do have the Gale, the Lilend, the Greater Brelani, so okay. That's fine. Okay, so we get our initiative checks from the Lilend, the 2 Greaters, and the Gale, and there was some sort of aura that got released, and the 2 demons had to make some will saves. Arushale, you're in a pretty good position here. You could give everybody your Ranger's Bond. I gotta remember how this works. So you have... There's so many interacting feats and features in this damn game. Your favorite enemies are humans, demons of strength, and demons of magic. I'm pretty sure we've got that here.
Desna,
let's double check.
guide my hand.
You're a construct, so you're not a demon of anything. The Gibberleths are demons of slaughter. Okay, so that doesn't work. Pretty sure the Calavacus is a demon of strength here. Yeah, Calavacus and the Glabrezu. Demons of strength. Okay. So the back 2 would benefit from her aura, but the front 3 not so much. So maybe we take them out first before we consider using this. Your AC while flat-footed is 18, so we're gonna have her... Is this a good time for her to, like, cast a buff on herself, actually? Does she want that keen multiplier right now? That's already keen, so no, she doesn't. Sense Vitals or Cat's Grace, both great. Hurricane Bow, very nice. I think I'll take the Hurricane Bow. Okay. Ember here. We do have our allies in the middle of this now, so a big fireball, probably not the best play, although I don't really care if they get hit. Let's have Bismuth move her into position over here. And then we could maybe we'll take a look at her spells here. Something big isn't terrible. Like a fire snake actually could be good. That could hit maybe... Yeah, fire snake could hit 2 of them. I should have positioned differently actually if I thought about the fact that fire snake can help me out. Are these guys are all gonna be immune to poison, right? Yeah, you're immune to poison. You're immune to poison. You're immune to poison. A controlled fireball actually is pretty good here. We won't hit Orlan. We'll hit the summons a little bit, but for minimum damage. This hits everybody, I think. Let's try this. Controlled fireball. Yeah, look at that. Pretty nice. You're a little outclassed in this fight for melee. So positioning you for a decent Sonic isn't bad. Wenduog, what do we want to do with you? I think we want to move you in. We want you in range to throw at people, so that's a pretty good position for you. And Darren, unsurprisingly, is staggered. We'll move you in as well. Okay, top of the order. I have my summon Brolani Azada. Okay, so I can control these guys. He's in melee. We could cast Mirror Image, Lightning Bolt. We could cure serious wounds. Abilities. Yeah, those are all your abilities. Okay. Or we could take shots. If I take 3 shots, you probably get hit. The Gibberleth have that acid stuff. They have area attacks. This guy's gonna, like, mirror image himself. This guy's gonna haste and do a will thing. So I think I want to take out the Gibberleths first. I could mirror image myself for defense, but I don't think so. I think we're just gonna take 3 shots here. Hit for 20. Hit for 19. Okay, I'll take that. Second guy, do the same thing. Nice, that kills you. Orlan, let's take a full round on the Retriever here. Well, it's at 26 hit points. So, like, maybe even Sela could kill it. Yeah, I think I'd rather take out the Gibberleth here. Or before this guy gets his mirror image off, actually, yeah. Let me take out the Glabrezu. Orlan's best suited for it. Damn, 1 shot, baby. How much damage was that? That was Orlan and Meadow, but look at this. 16 plus 31 is 47. 77, 81, 84, 114. 123, 143, 203 damage. Amazing. The Demon Slayer and his trusty mount do their work with efficacy and grace. The Liland Azada here has some abilities. Cure serious wounds, hold person. Invisibility is not bad. Sound burst. All creatures. That's going to affect allies as well. I don't think we want abilities here. I think we want kills. Let's attack the Calavacus. Okay, not great. This thing is the Gale Azada. We haven't seen this before. Gaze. In humanoid form, a Gale's gaze attack slays evil creatures of 5 hit dice or less. Non-evil creatures and evil creatures with more than 5 must succeed at a will save or become shaken for 2d10 rounds. Mind affecting fear effect. Okay. It's got combat expertise up. Gains a bonus to AC for an attack penalty. We'll turn that off. Has a Dispel Magic available. Has Divine Power, a personal target, which grants it a +1 luck bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, strength checks, and strength based skill checks for every 3 caster levels. Levels. Blah, blah, blah. I think it's a level 11, so it would have like 3. Also temporary hit points. Whenever you make a full attack, you can make an additional attack, your base attack bonus. Okay. So we can't see if it currently, we summoned it. I don't think it's used that. It's also got Chain Lightning. Demons are immune. It's got Light Ray here. A range of 300 feet. It bypasses all damage reduction. It deals 2d12. Wow, okay. I think we make a full round of attacks on the Calavacus here, and then this Gibberleth is probably going to be a problem. But yeah, let's see if we can kill the Calavacus here. 22, 29. Damn. Okay, you're strong. You've got a 2-hander. Great sword. Happy with you. Thank you kindly. I would love for you to kill this Gibberleth before it throws acid bombs out.
Desna, guide my hand.
That's a good start. Arushale for the win. And can you defeat this thing with a full attack, Sela and Justice?
To the fray!
Oh my god, they can. That was epic. I love that. That was fantastic. What a good battle. We have these Azatas for not very long.
Wait.
I don't know if it explains how long this lasts. Caster level 1 probably means a minute per level. So we could rush into another fight with them. I can't, well, can I select them? I guess I can. Let's just dump them in here to see if they want to tank for us or pop whatever fight might be in here. Huh. They're all hasted and stuff too. This might be a case where sneaking is not the right play with the tanks available to us, the summons. Let me grab these guys and pop them in. Oh, they won't. Oh, we're at the edge of the map? Or they won't go further without their controllers, maybe. Okay. All right. Well, they're going to despawn in any second. Yeah, all right. So they're already gone, I think. Let's take a look around and collect loots then. That was fun getting those summons out and getting to control them. I like that. What else have we got on the map here? I guess, no, they're still here, huh? Picking up potions and scrolls and stuff is fine. We're not seeing anything particularly amazing. Oh, okay, we got something going on here. Oh, this is the hag. Okay.
They will break against our
We don't have the bell yet. Okay, we do have the summon still, apparently. Let's take a look at Jerunica here. Ooh, level 18. Chaotic evil monstrous humanoid. She's a blood rager. 174 hit dice. She's raging, fast healing, power attack. AC is not that high, 21. DR2, 5 except bludgeoning. Immune to poison, death, ability, score, damage, drain. Can't be petrified. As a quarterstaff. What is blood rage? She gets a free spell. Displacement or haste. Okay. She's got blind fight. Fast movement, uncanny dodge, blood sanctuary. She's got magic missiles. She can cast invisibility. Okay, she's got a bunch of stuff here. I don't think we want Ivu getting in too close. We can open up with some sonic damage. That's fine. She takes 13. I'm all right with that. Darren here. Chaotic evil. I think we probably want to do something big here. If she can cast invisible, true seeing might help. Maybe a holy smite. She's not an outsider, but she is chaotic evil. We could blind her if she doesn't make a will save, but her will and reflex are fairly high. True seeing is not the same thing as see invisibility. I could buff everybody with some protection here. I think opening up with a smite isn't terrible. Let's try to maximize it. Couldn't beat her spell resistance. Wasted it. Okay. Arushale. You have a full round here. Let's take it.
Make your peace.
Okay, we're doing work on her. What is she going to do on her turn? Displacement, protection from arrows, and she charged Ivu. Don't love that. Okay. Wow, this guy has a ton of movement. Well, since we got free healing on him, and she has protection from arrows, let's heal up Ivu here. Why not do the same thing with you? Love to see that. Orlan, okay, so she's gonna run away, I think. She put displacement on herself, but do I want to quarry her? I don't think so. I think we just want to go in and get as many attacks as we can. We want to full attack this round. Let's do it. Displacement doesn't seem to be helping her all that much. Okay. That messed her up good. Now, we wanted information from her, so presumably she teleports away because we didn't find this bell, but if not, presumably she doesn't die here. I just go in and attack? Yeah, all right. 22, we'll take it. Yeah, we're burning her down real fast here. Divine Power, Chain Lightning. This ray attack deals 2d12, bypasses all damage reduction, so it does 13 hit points. I don't know about that. Let's just go in and hit her with the greatsword. Yeah, she should teleport away here, right? Or talk to us?
Stop! Stop! What are you doing, you reprobates?
The beaten hag cowers on the rocks. Gone is the terrifying monster you were just fighting, and in its place is a small and frightened old woman.
Why'd you treat an old pretty like me so harshly? Haven't you any shame, you great brutes?
Don't listen to her. She's just stalling for time. Ruchelet raises her weapon. What do you know about demons with strange abilities? Where are they coming from? Speak!
What demons? What are you on about?
Under Ruchelet's cold gaze, the hag's face breaks into a grandmotherly smile.
Ah, now, those demons. Wouldn't they be friends of yours, Aru, my dear? What you picking on poor old me for, then? I'd tell you everything I know, but you'd know far more than me on that score.
The color drains from Ruchelet's face, and the hag's smile grows wider, stretching from ear to ear.
My little chicken. Don't tell me you haven't told your new toys all that. Kept it to yourself, did you?
The hag bursts into screeching laughter before turning her gaze on you.
Take pity on an old woman. Let me go before any more harm's done. You better have a word with your little demoness about those demons.
You liar! I've never been to the Ivory Sanctum. Ruchelet's desperate outburst is drowned out by another round of cackling from the hag.
Where's it you say you've never been, eh? Where? Like you haven't been sniffing round it, saying who comes and who goes. You didn't see all that. I suppose you don't even know the password neither, eh?
The hag looks at you.
Your demon girl's lying through her teeth, as per usual.
I take it you two know each other.
We've never met in the flesh till now, isn't that right, dearie? But I know an awful lot about her and her tricks and her dalliances with mortals. She's lied to everyone. Everyone to your side and ours.
She's telling the truth. Ruchelet lowers her gaze. I lied to you. I used you. I could have told you where to look for those demons right away. But I needed someone who could help me get rid of the hag. When I was freed from the dungeons of Dresden, the demon set her on my trail, and I could not have dealt with her single-handedly. Hearing this, the old woman lets out a screeching cackle that shakes her whole body. What are you laughing at? It doesn't matter what I've done. You won't be leaving here alive. Boy, you could attack and kill Rushale here. The fact that that Rushale lied to him is really straining his trust here a lot. Desna has vouched that she's trying, but his innate hatred of demons is really warring with his faith in his goddess here. As for the hag, she's not a demon. She is evil. But she's under our control. We've defeated her quite handily. And she's a source of information here. She seems to know a lot about the ivory whatever. And about some of these other demons. And she knows some things about Rushale. I don't think it's time to kill her just yet. Don't kill her. I want to ask her about something. Rushale gives a reluctant nod, but doesn't lower her weapon. All right, but don't let this lying filth confuse you. It's rich coming from you.
I'm the lying filth here, am I? Now that's the pot. Calling the kettle black, Rushale.
Who are you?
Who, me? Oh, I'm just a humble old soul, peaceful as they come. I've lived here a fair old while, since the days when these lands were green, and no one had ever heard tell of demons before. Us hags aren't as wicked as people make us out to be. That's just nasty gossip. People don't know us. They don't understand us. That's why they fear us. They trot out all sorts of rubbish. That we feast on human flesh and we bow down to demons and the like. Truth is, we're fae. Genuine fae. There's even a tale about it. Want to hear it?
Tell us your tale. We'll listen.
I love stories, but some of the ones I heard were very bad. About cruelty and monsters, and children who were roasted alive in an oven. It's not that kind of story, is it? Listen well. 'Twas a long time ago. So long ago, it's now beyond remembering. When there lived 3 sisters in the first world, in a forest known as the Cimarron. Beautiful they were, the sisters. The kind of beauties that make folks stop and stare. Suitors came from all corners of the land to woo them. But the sisters just laughed, and they boasted each to the other about the fine gifts they received. They boasted and bragged until a century had passed, and then another, and bit by bit their sisterly affection turned to deadly rivalry. Each sister wanted to show up the other two, to win the suitors away from them and grab all the riches for herself. Their magical forest, sensing this shift, also changed. Thorns and barbs sprang up everywhere. The animals sprouted fangs and horns. Even the little birds began to squawk vile curses and oaths in place of pretty tunes. The matchmakers came less and less after that, until the road to the Cimarron was forgotten altogether.
As she tells the tale, the hag grunts between words, lisping and smacking her lips. Her gnarled fingers are also twitching, sketching intricate symbols. Watch out, she's casting some kind of spell. Trying to trick us, is she? It won't work. With unmatched speed, Rushale attacks the hag. She screeches her last rasping cackle, which soon turns into a strangled gurgle. Rushale's eyes are plaintive as she holds your gaze. There is much I have to explain, to confess, but first, please, there's something I want to show you. Come, it's not far. All right, so I would have liked to hear the rest of that, but she was casting a spell, so we did what we did. Arushale approaches the grave. It's small, but surprisingly well maintained given the surrounding squalor and neglect. She touches the cold stone decorated with a Desna butterfly like she's greeting an old friend. Silently, she turns to you. She retrieves a map from her bag, makes a mark on it, and holds it out to you. First things first, here. I wasn't lying to you about this. That's where you'll find the Ivory Sanctum, and in it, the secret of the demons with the strange powers. The entrance is hidden under a pile of skulls. I don't know how to open it, and I've never been inside, but cultists enter it somehow, which means you can find a way to get inside. Who does this grave belong to? My last victim. She was a priestess of Desna. I seduced her and drained her soul. She died in my arms, and I decided to bask in her final reveries, so I dove into her fading mind. Dreams are Desna's domain. The goddess noticed my sacrilege, but for some reason she showed me mercy instead of punishment. She opened my eyes to who I was and who I could be. When I returned to my senses, the first thing I did was bury my final victim here, and I made a vow before her grave that I would atone for everything I'd done. I don't even know who she was. I seduced her, I deceived her, I killed her, and she saved my soul. Arushale wipes her eyes. If only I could die and give her back her life. But I can't, Orlan. All I can do is live on and help those who are still alive. How did you know the hag would be here? When I was freed in Dresden, the demon set her on my trail. She failed to catch me, but she took a hostage of a sort. Arushale once again runs her fingers over the granite tombstone. She threatened to corrupt this grave if I didn't come here and surrender. I knew I couldn't defeat her on my own, so I used you. I used a lie to get you here so you would help me kill her. Forgive me, I'm sorry. And the Bell of Mercy? This place, the fortress and the bell tower, I saw them in the dreams of the person lying in this grave. She was on her way here for the bell because she wanted to take it from here and return it to the Crusaders in Canabras. She never made it here because she met me. I killed her. I devoured her dreams. Or in another way, they devoured me. That's why when I reemerged from the dream realm, I buried her here. I thought it was the right thing to do. I've wanted to return the bell to the Crusaders for a long time, but she brings a hand to her face. The barest brush and the bell burns my impure fingers. Why did you have to lie? You could have just asked for help. I was afraid that you would refuse if there was nothing in it for you. I was afraid you wouldn't believe me, and I'm a demon, Orlan. For centuries, it was all I knew. If you want something, you get it by lying or by force. Luring you here was so easy, so natural. Lies and manipulation, they're my native language, one I've spoken my entire life. Asking for a favor? That's a foreign notion. I've barely begun to learn how. Don't think I'm trying to justify what I did. I know. My lie was despicable. I'm despicable. I knew that perfectly well when I lied to you. I knew it was a step backward, back to the old Arushale, and I still did it. There's no excuse for it. I want you to understand me. Everything is clear now. So what are you going to do with me? Arushale waits with bated breath, her eyes locked on yours. You see fear and sadness there, and also the tiniest flicker of hope. Say what you want, but we can't push her away. That's what I think. The fact that she's a demon only means that her path to atonement started in the abyss itself and will be that much longer than others. It means that she needs more help, not less. The problem with this, right, is that trust once broken is extremely hard to rebuild. He already was very skeptical of her. And it was only Desna's sort of like guidance that led him to give her a chance. And then she turns around and lies to him. And then even now, everything she's saying could be more manipulation, more lies. Like the whole story about regretting it, about this tear-stained plea for forgiveness, all of that could be more lies and manipulation. I mean, she's a demon. He hates demons. So the question is, what's stronger? His faith in Desna, which is being severely tested here, or his hatred for demons? I guess if he looks at it objectively, right? What did she do? She lied and manipulated him, but that was into attacking an evil creature that was on his back, on her trail. They've recovered a boon for the crusade in the form of the bell, which we still have to acquire, and slew an evil hag. Even if she wasn't a demon, she was still evil. So like the outcome is fine. It's the means that are bothering him, and the fact that he's struggling to trust her, and she made that harder here by lying to him. I mean, if you look at what he did with Woljif was like a coward and a sneak. He fled away. He kind of manipulated Orlan into getting involved with this situation with the followers of the World Wound, or the pilgrims of the World Wound, and the whole Voidial thing. So it's not like he's not used to shenanigans from his companions. It's her heritage. There's like, basically he's racist against demons, and it's making it really, really hard to forgive her here. I think once again, it's the coincidence. I think it's the coincidence that when I created this character, I made him a follower of Desna. And Desna has basically asked him to give her guidance to help her here. So I don't think he can straight up forgive her. I don't think he can excuse it. I don't think he wants to kill her or get rid of her. There's a part of me that wants to hit number 4 here. I think he'll give her one last chance here. If this shit happens again, there's no third chance as Urushalay. I'll believe you this time, but if you lie to me again, I won't be so forgiving. Thank you, Urushalay whispers. I won't lie to you again. And that concludes that quest. A huge amount of experience there. Almost a fifth of the way to level 12. Very nice. It's a shame we couldn't hear the rest of what the hag had to say or interrogate her further, but there goes the summons. As soon as she started casting that spell, that was it, right? Let's take a look here. The grave is well tended, much more recent than the chapel beside it. There's no name on the tombstone, only an elegant butterfly of Desna. Okay. How did we get here exactly? We got the dead hag. We've got Jerunica over here. How do I get there? There is a... Whoa! Oh shit! Okay, hold on. I just did something stupid. There's a mobility check here that we could take on. I triggered a trap. Who took that hit? That's hilarious. That's actually really funny. Wait, why is she healing? Does she have some sort of fast healing ability right now? Justice had a evade. How is she healing here? Commander's Banner? Vicinity of the Sword of Valor grants the commander and his companions fast healing equal to twice their mythic rank. I didn't realize that. Wait, is that always active? So they just heal after... I don't need to heal after battle anymore? Let's go for this mobility check. Success, and we find some loot. Bell of Mercy Clapper. Okay. Let's go back and check out Jerunica. Wait, where are we? I want to go up here. What all did she drop? Yeah, she probably had some more to say. We could have let her like cast whatever spell she was going to cast. I feel like it was an escape spell, but we probably need to go collect the bell itself, and then we might be done here. We've got a magic S-stock that we can't use. A sonic quiver. Oh, Cursed Thorns quiver. Entangle people. DC 17 reflex save. Oh, okay, that's interesting. And then on Jerunica herself, we've got some kind of crazy amulet and a quarterstaff. Let's check them out. +3, +4, and +5 items can bypass certain types of damage reductions. Yeah. +3s automatically bypass cold iron. +4s adamantine. And +5s do everything based on alignment. Okay. Did we just pick up a +4 weapon? We want newest here. This Quiver of Cursed Thorns is interesting. I think we're kind of done with the Lesser Sonic. Let's grab this instead. And then we picked up a +4 quarterstaff. Amazing. Okay, so we get +4 enhancement, bludgeoning damage, and it bypasses adamantine resistance. I mean, nobody's going to use it as their primary. But for bludgeoning damage, we'll give it to Orlan. And then we also picked up the Amulet of Circulating Blood. Whenever the wearer of this amulet is under a blood rage effect, they gain fast healing 5 for the duration of the effect. Can only be worn by a blood rager. Okay, well that's 10,000 coin we can sell. We are almost done here. I think we just have to, there's a little bit more, there's like an area up here with probably some stuff to fight, and then we can head to the Belfry and fight our way up to the top and grab the artifact itself. But that feels like a really good place to take a break, so we'll call the episode there. Interesting fight with Jerunica. A little bit on the easier side. I get the sense Winter Sun was kind of a high level, and we hitting level 11 may have over-leveled us for some of the fights in some of these other areas. Because the stuff here wasn't that bad. This fight was a little intense, but actually at level 11 with their summons and stuff, like we kind of trashed them. Same with Jerunica. Getting the surprise round on her was also pretty handy, as she had a lot of tools, but she didn't have a lot of hit points. Yeah, good area, fun area, good fights, great character development with Ruchelet there. Personally, obviously, we understand that as a companion, her whole thing is redemption, and like as long as we should keep forgiving her because eventually she'll get to the right place. But Orlan's struggling. Orlan, my character, is struggling to deal with her. His inherent hatred for demons is really, really having a hard time with her character development. And it's interesting because it basically makes character development for him too. But that's going to be it for this episode. We'll be back in the next one with more Wrath of the Righteous, more character development, more fights, more exploration, more everything, because this game is insane and has everything and copious quantities of it. And I hope to see you then. Until then, take care and be well. Bye.